1 mile, second finish line. Track fast. And they're off. Instaparty and Charlie's Wild Angel feel the glory in the pink silks. Also moving up there is a Miss Seductive with the lead group 2 and a little slice of pie as they sort. Party Monster and Barb the Boss down to the inside. 4 or 5 lengths front to back. A little slice of pie has emerged with the lead. 3 parts of a length. Feel the glory second half length. Outside is Instaparty and Miss Seductive down to the rail in the second flight. Another 2.5 and Party Monster drops to the back of the pack. Charlie's Wild Angel. Barb the Boss fully ridden, trailing the field now and drops some 10 or 11 off of a little slice of pie. A little slice of pie through an opening quarter mile of 23.54, racing into the far turn run. The outside is Instaparty, then back to Field of Glory, another 5. Miss Seductive, and the inside is Party Monster, Charlie's Wild Angel, and tailing well off there. Back there is Barb the Boss. About 3 furlongs left to run. A little slice of pie, the leader. Half mile 47.38. A little slice of pie. The neck in front as they turn in from Instaparty there on the outside. Instaparty finally pushing by. Field of Glory, Miss Seductive out of the center of the track, and Party Monster down to the inside. Wide open affair. Furlong and a half left to go. Field of Glory now pushing to the front. Field of Glory, Instaparty on the inside second. Party Monsters trying to pick up late. Has moved into third, angling to the outside. Field of Glory's in front and kicking clear for that final 16th of a mile. Horatio Caramanos and Feel the Glory to win over Instaparty. Party Monster on the outside, going to make it tighter there for second. In the gate, and they're off. Windengrin gets the first call out of there. There's Grace Isabella up on the inside. Windengrin will settle. He is Ravenel on the outside and Had the Notion in the second flight moving forward. Had the Notion now into third. Princess Adair is next, and trailing the field back there is Nationalist, though only about 5.5 from the front. Held by Grace Isabella from Windengrin, the leader about a length, and Had the Notion parked to the inside in third. Ravenel outside, about 3 deep for the turn run, and Princess Adira asked for a little more run at the half-mile pole. Has 5 to make up at this point as Grace Isabella goes on. Nationalist trails in 6th. Opening quarter mile 22.81. Grace Isabella down to the inside trying to stay on. And in the meantime, Ravenel with a 3 wide bid. Windengrin there in between horses. Had the Notion about 7 from the front and under a drive. And Princess Adira on the outside of her, and Nationalist trailing. Top of the stretch where it's Ravenel 3 deep and trying to open up. Ravenel turns in about a length lead from Grace Isabella at the rail. Out in the center of the track, Had the Notion finally getting going. Here's Had the Notion. Pink blinkers on the outside. Had the Notion coming with a final furlong bid. Had the Notion now in front. Had the Notion kicking away under Jaron Barbosa by 3. Second, it's going to be closer. Ravenel and Princess Adira. Princess Adira second. Ravenel was third, and Grace Isabella was fourth. Had the Notion. Minute 19:85.
The Art of Racing Preakness Art Contest celebrated the winner of its inaugural event and its future positive impact on the communities surrounding Pimlico at the Maryland Institute of Art in Baltimore, Maryland. Mayor Scott, thoughts on the great response that we had at this competition today?
It was great to have the first one have 147 entries as we're selling 147 years of Preakness was great. But when you look at these pieces of art from people from all over Micah, all over the city, all over the state, it's such a great way to honor a new tradition as we go into building a new Pimlico and new Preakness for Park Heights and all of Maryland and all of the world. What a way to kick it off.
Presented by First and Maryland Jockey Club, this was also a celebration of a continued partnership between the MJC, Micah, and Park Heights Renaissance. The winner of the contest was Teresia Zhang, a Micah student who bested 147 other entries, who also donated part of her winnings to the PHR.
My biggest inspiration behind the piece is how people are just having the same philosophy as life in art in horse racing. That people are always chasing each other. That and you will never know if you're gonna win until your nose touches the finish line. People are trying their best.
And they're off. Three Shamrocks very sharp beginning, utterly courageous with early speed hustled up there. Vodkatini now passed by Great Baroness. Great Baroness splitting horses to show speed and prompt that pace. Great Baroness actually right through the pack now to take the lead from utterly courageous and Three Shamrocks third. Here's Vodkatini racing in fourth and Torre Blanca fifth, but only four off of speed as Great Baroness goes on. Great Baroness a length and change from utterly courageous. Inside is Three Shamrocks is next. Torre Blanca's underway out wide of the track as they round that far turn. Vodkatini's down inside there. Still tight pack is dropping the last of Three Shamrocks. Great Baroness utterly courageous and Torre Blanca continues the march under her right of the outside. Vodkatini just off the trio while saving ground, driven along a bit at the quarter pole in the top of the lane. And Three Shamrocks, they turn for home. Utterly courageous Torre Blanca on the outside. Great Baroness down to the inside. They're followed by Vodkatini yet to get going there from fourth. A furlong left to go. Utterly courageous Torre Blanca getting away from Great Baroness utterly courageous and Torre Blanca. Torre Blanca utterly courageous head to head for the final yards. Torre Blanca just in front, utterly courageous photo finish up and down Canter. Utterly courageous of Torre Blanca, Vodkatini and Great Baroness and then Three Shamrocks. Man. And they're off. Awkward beginning there for Sweet Gracie. Bandits Warrior, Noble Bit immediately picks up the pursuit on the outside, and Forget About It away third. Moody Woman is fourth, and then back to Mo Fire, another 5. Sweet Gracie trying to get settled down at the back, some 7 off the pace. Noble Bid is taking the lead. Noble Bid from Bandits Warrior, a half length. Noble Bid, the 2-path Bandits Warrior down to the inside. Forget About It getting a bit closer. A bit from Sweet Gracie, who takes off on the outside, and she's rolling on the outside. Sweet Gracie with a big move around that turn, up there 3 wide to challenge, and coming back is Ben. Forget About It. Forget About It now, and on the outside, Sweet Gracie going head-to-head for the lead. And the inside is Noble Bid, who's next. Followed by Moody Woman is trying to swing into action while wide. They're into the stretch. Forget About It. Noble Bid. Sweet Gracie flattened out after that move. Moody Woman out of the middle of the track. Moody Woman's got momentum. Noble Bid gained out of the inside, but second with a 16th left. Moody Woman. Moody Woman. Nobody beating Moody Woman today. Moody Woman by 3 powering lengths. Opening up at the end, Noble Bid was second, and then Bandits Warrior and Forget About It.
With this year's renewal of the Federico Tessio Stakes coming up on the 16th of April, let's look back at one of its notable winners, Oliver's Twist.
Yes, of course. The Tessio is one of the major races in Maryland because it is a step up for the Preakness.
A race named after Federico Tessio, whose breeding and racing influence have shaped thoroughbred racing across the globe.
He didn't break as good as I thought he would, and so right now I just get a good position. I'm coming up to the favorite. I believe his name was Western Echo. I believe that was the horse Kent was riding, and we hook up at the 3/8 pole, and it's a horse race from the 3/8 pole to the wire. Awesome! I can just remember right now. It was basically who wanted the most. You know, it was. I don't know, like a championship fight, you know, everybody was just throwing punches at each other, and whoever can knock it, whoever can knock the other person out. And we just went at it, me and Ken. I mean, it was a battle. You just trying to get your horse to max out.
Oliver's Twist, Western Echo. Oliver's Twist has a head in front with yards to go. Oliver's Twist does it.
So a funny story about the Tessio. And Mr. Boniface says, listen, we don't have much time to give you instructions on how to ride this horse, so I wrote it down for you, and I want you to read them. So he sticks his hand in his pocket, and I'm thinking, oh my God, what is he doing? He gives me a blank paper. What's this? He says, just ride the horse any way you want, Jock. And that really gave me a lot of confidence. Gave me the green light, just ride the horse any way it comes up, and unfortunately we got the job done. We just started talking about the Preakness. Mr. Boniface did a great job to have him ready to peak for the Preakness. I mean, he had him primed, ready to go, and a lot of people did not give us a lot of chances to win the race, and we we really had a lot of confidence in the horse, and he showed us. He didn't let us down.
Oliver's Twist on the inside, Timber Country. Oliver's Twist, the Maryland bred, just outnods Thunder Gulch.
Finished second in Preakness. It was a win to me.
And they're off. Digger going to flash up with early speed along with Top Boss and Revolutionary Road out of the inside. Friends Warrior chiming in to make 4 right across the track. Rockenfeller's away running in 5th and Classy Solution. Here's the Wolfman traveling about a half dozen lengths from the speed. The blue colors on the outside. 3 wide round that turn is the Wolfman and Victory Given trailing the field. Into the turn they roll. Friends Warrior, Revolutionary Road out of the rail. Top Boss 3 wide and a 4 wide Rockenfeller's. And the Wolfman beginning and Monterelli on the far outside there. The Wolfman widest of them all coming to engage the leaders. The opening quarter went at 22.61. They reach the top of the stretch now. 4 across the track. The Wolfman, Rockenfeller's inside Friends Warrior. Top Boss trying to stay on under a ride in between horses. Approaching that last furlong. Here's the Wolfman just in front. Rockenfeller's giving it a game battle. Here's the Wolfman from Rockenfeller's trying to come back for a little more on the inside. In Top Boss is third. Wolfman's in front from Rockenfeller's still trying. It's the Wolfman. The Wolfman won it from Rockenfeller's. Then it was Top Boss and Victory Given from the back. And Trans Warrior. Minute 5. Lined up. And they're off. Hopberg Palace, faster. Heaven's Got Fire, fast away from the gate, rather. And so on the outside, Jemison, the filly, is moving forward, and Divining Dancer. So it is Heaven's Got Fire. Outside is Jemison, and Divining Dancer away running in 3rd position, and Mutasalem down to the inside, another 5 back at Hofburg Palace, and Frightland is the 1 in the back. On the outside, the 2 path, about 11 off the speed of Heaven's Got Fire into the turn. Jemison's on outside there. Jemison second, just a half length behind. Heaven's Got Fire holding that lead into the turn. Mutasalem is racing in 3rd, and Frightland is now past Divining Dancer, who drops back. And Hofburg Palace on the inside. Opening quarter went in 23.30. Quarter of a mile to go, top of the stretch now, and Jemison on the outside has come to grab the lead. Heaven's Got Fire ridden on the inside. They skirmish away by about 6, now 7 lengths from Mutasalem. And Jemison, the filly's pouring it on now. And Jemison widens to a 2-length lead close to home. Here she is, Jemison, and Jevion Toledo will get a double. Jemison, a going away winner, and looking good to do. Wins by 5, maybe 6 at the end. Heaven's Got Fire, Mutasalem, and then Frightland. And they're off. Commanding generally outside is Maximus Madani. The rail is Stone Courageous, 3 right across early. Royal Number will settle in 4th right behind the leaders, Uncommon Valor. And Reassured is in the back as they round that turn. Reassured 7 or 8 off the pace. It's Commanding General on the outside. Stone Courageous out of the rail. Maximus Madani out in the clear, rating along in 3rd position. And Royal Numbers in between horses in 4th. Another 2 lengths back. There is 2nd to last position, Uncommon Valor. In the back there is Reassured. Reassured now moves up 1 spot. Only 5.5 lengths from front to back is Commanding General. Settled in up front. 24.31 the opening quarter mile. Slowing it right down. Maximus Madani 2nd. Stone Courageous is in 3rd. Royal Number travels in 4th position. Reassured is 5th on the outside. Reassured now moves 4th within about 3 lengths of that leader. And Uncommon Valor trailing the field a half mile out from the finish. It's Commanding General. 49.05 was a half mile fraction for Commanding General with Maximus Madani on the outside making a move and a bid to the lead now. Maximus Madani, Commanding General has to dig down to the inside. Reassured is driven 2.5 off them in 3rd, and Royal Number is in 4th. Uncommon Valor and Stone Courageous, they reach the top of the stretch, and Maximus Madani punching away, opening up a 3-length lead on Commanding General, then Royal Number. Reassured out of the center of the track. Uncommon Valor and Stone Courageous to the last furlong, and Maximus Madani's full of run. Maximus Madani now by 4. Royal Numbers trying to bridge the gap in the late stages, but Maximus Madani and Forest Voice. They'll score at the end by 2.5 from Royal Number. 3rd, Reassured. 4th, Stone Courageous.
The Maryland Jockey Club's Canter for a Cause event was held here on October 10th at the legendary Pimlico Racecourse. Approximately 300 riders came along with their horses to walk, trot, and canter along the great track as many of past Preakness winners. Best of all proceeds went to the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
It's been a great day. It's been exciting. We've had a lot of costumes, a lot of great kids out there. We've had every horse in every size. We've had minis to Shetlands to an Irish bred, so it's been really fun.
People have traveled quite a bit of ways to come here for this event. What kind of exposure does this give for the Aftercare Alliance?
Well, we've had a lot of thoroughbreds out here today, which is the point of the whole event, is to support the thoroughbreds and to support Aftercare and to show that these horses are versatile, that anyone can ride them. It's really great when a racetrack or a company such as First Racing and Maryland Jockey Club stands up for Aftercare and really puts on an event where we can show and showcase the Aftercare and the opportunities for horses after racing.
Stacey, we are so thankful for you and all the hard work that you and your crew have done to put on such a wonderful event.
You're welcome. We're happy to be here. And look, it takes a village. There's 81 accredited organizations across the country this is supporting, so it's awesome.
In the gate. And they're off. Sharp break, Moonbiz rail. Moonbiz to the front from Shiny Penny, and Mexicali Rose has speed too. Another 3 back, and How Safe for My Colors drops to the back of the pack, and now passed by Special Freedom and Happy Life on the inside. 6.5 lengths front to back. Moonbiz got a bit of company there, with Mexicali Rose pushing along, and Shiny Penny 2 on the chase on the outside in third, another 2 lengths back. Special Freedom under a hustle there in fourth, but moving up, and here comes Special Freedom. Special Freedom getting through on the inside of Shiny Penny taking third as they round that far turn. Mexicali Rose, Moonbiz, contested pace. In the meantime, Shiny Penny's trying to come back for a little more on the outside. Special Freedom lurks now within 2 lengths of the lead. Another 6 back. How Safe for My Colors and Happy Life tails off. Opening quarter went 22.90. They reach the top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile left to go. And the outside, Shiny Penny perhaps a narrow lead through 47.75 half mile. And here's Shiny Penny. Shiny Penny opening up 1 furlong left to go. And charging is Special Freedom. Special Freedom now diving down to the inside. Special Freedom on the inside. Outside is Shiny Penny. Shiny Penny's trying to hold just in front with a 16th left to go. Shiny Penny and Special Freedom. Shiny Penny to do it. Shiny Penny, Special Freedom. Third was How Safe for My Colors. And Happy Life picked up fourth, and Mexicali Rose. Minute 13:81.